Hello everybody, this is TipTop MTG here today with another MTG Arena video. In today's video, we are going to be playing some Brawl on MTG Arena celebrating Brawl Week. For those of you who don't know, about a week or two after the release of a set on MTG Arena, I do this event called Brawl Week, where I upload a video Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, each one featuring a different legendary creature or planeswalker helming the deck of a Brawl deck. And so it's a lot of fun, and it lets us kind of explore the new legendaries and get to see some really cool decks. And just, I don't do gameplay that often on this channel, so it's a way for you to kind of see me play with the cards soon after they're released. So in today's video, we are playing with Beledros Witherbloom. It is a 7-cost black and green legendary creature elder dragon with flying, and it says, at the beginning of each upkeep, create a 1/1 black and green pest creature token with, when this creature dies, you gain 1 life. And then you can pay 10 life to untap all lands you control, activate only once each turn. So building this deck was actually a little bit tricky, and we're going to start this off just by me explaining the deck a little bit. Also, if you find that you like the look of this deck, the deck list will be in the description down below. Either way, this one was a little bit tricky. I started with a black-green life gain theme because we really don't see that, and I thought it could be interesting, but I found that it just didn't work as well. So what I ended up doing was essentially doing a Golgari good stuff kind of deck, where we are running just good cards, and we are running some life gain with things like Shadow Spear, but we're running just your typical, I'm going to get value and be kind of removal heavy while ramping to get up to Beledros as our win con, creating all the 1/1s. And what that really does is it synergizes with Beledros because it lets us pay that 10 life to untap all lands we control, and if we're just doing stuff that generates tons of value and is able to do some stuff, it can be really fun. Now, we do run a couple more expensive things that you might not normally run in a, Golgari deck, just so that we can use that pay 10 life, but I found one of the issues is you're not really using this to ramp because it is a 7-drop. And you'll actually notice we only have a couple cards that are above a 7-drop, and the Great Henge really isn't. So you're very rarely using this to cast a spell bigger than you normally could, but if you can do lots of little things or pay for an X spell like Ecological Appreciation, you can do some pretty fun stuff with it. So yeah, this deck is just kind of wanting to be a little bit control-y, getting out some creatures and generating value, and that's kind of what the deck wants to do, and then it's going to win with Beledros and some of our bigger drops over here. So yeah, I think the deck is pretty interesting. Why don't we go play some games? And for those of you who haven't seen my recent videos and maybe have only seen some of my older gameplay, we are going to be doing this live. I used to do like voiceovers for it, but I found that it is a lot more fun for both me and for the people watching, you all, to do it live. So these are not like highlighted clips. I may go, 0 and 3. It also, the amount of games we play is highly dependent on how long they take. All right, so this hand seems fine. We do have access to both our colors and a little bit of control, along with some protection. I'm not a big fan of Arrast of the Endless Web. I threw it in here just to experiment with it. Maybe I should have mulliganed now, realizing that my opponent's playing Heliod, but whatever. We're going to play this because it's our only tap land. If they do get anything good out, we may be able to Blood Chief's Thirst it. Oh, well, alright. That's not that big of a deal. Next turn, we'll be able to Cultivate and then Arresta, and we'll be able to have removal held up during all of this. So yeah, ooh, Linden, that's a pretty good card. Unfortunately, Blood Chief's Thirst can't get at it, so we're just going to have to let it survive for 1 turn, which I really hate doing. But yeah, we're gonna get, actually, I think 2 Forest. We'll go 2 Forest so that it's even in terms of the amount of lands we have of each type. So yeah, we're going to be up to 5 mana next turn, meaning we could Blood Thief's Church. No, maybe we just get Arasta down. Kogla might be very useful here, just because he'll allow us to destroy the Mirror Shield. So yeah, I think we definitely play this. And then we have the Snakeskin Veil open to protect it. And this will just stop us from getting attacked. So we do get a 0-1 or a 1-2, and I am gonna give this a +1/+1 counter and hexproof. Yeah, I think that worked out pretty well. I was about to say, if he swings with that, I'm double blocking it. Ooh, odd. So this is a one-sided board wipe at the moment, but I think... What do I want to do with it? I think we play it, and this might be a mistake, and then when we attack, like, it won't actually be a removal spell, but when we attack, it'll destroy the Mirror Shield, meaning that if he has removal in his hand, we're going to kind of force him to use it. It also means now it's not a one-sided board wipe for us, but that's fine. Yeah. So I'm expecting... Also, the longer we can make him keep using removal, the longer it takes... Okay. I was going to say, the longer it takes for him to get Heliod down. Does he play to land? Oh. We do have Eat to Extinction, which can deal with Heliod when he becomes a creature, but looks like they're just setting up some value first. Alright. So... I think we just play Beledros here, and I'm not going to untap lands because all of my stuff is just removal. But if we do need to destroy one of his creatures, we can do that at instant speed for the whopping 10 life. I don't really see Beledros living here. Okay, yeah, that's completely fine with me. Once he becomes a creature, we can Eat to Extinction, so I'd like to save 4 mana, but he does need a decent amount. Yeah, Mirror Shield, it's fine, we have a big 4/4, and we're going to keep generating 1/1s. Oh, we also now have Heroic Intervention, so I think we're just kind of we're gonna see if we can just kind of coast on our success here, I guess you could say. Like, we're gonna just see how we can do. Maybe, did I have this untapped? I don't know. No, I didn't, because I used all of it to cast Beledros. Let's see. We have the protection from board wipes. We have Eat to Extinction for his Heliod if it becomes a creature, but... so at this point, we want it to become a creature. He's foretelling something else, meaning he only has 1 card he can cast. He could attack with Speaker of the Heavens. If he does, I'm triple blocking. Let's see. Is he gonna attack? Nope. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, Garuk. Okay. This seems really good. We are now, like, basically per turn cycle, we're getting 4 tokens, and he is definitely going to be one of those decks that is going to want to kill us by swinging at us, and the fact that we have so many... You know, we have just a bunch of tokens being generated. It's really good. And we have perfectly enough mana to hold up Heroic Intervention, so our board should be completely safe, assuming that he doesn't have a mass exile effect. That is pretty much the only thing that can hurt us right now. But if he, like, Doom Scars or whatever, he actually just kind of kills his own creature, and then we just swing back at him. 8 mana. Is it going to be destroy all non-land permanents? What is happening here? I'm actually concerned. But, I mean, Urza's Ruinous Blast? That would leave Beledros and Garuk. Ah! Those don't get haste, right? No. I need to think about what I'm gonna do. I could... This would be kinda devastating. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're just going to swing with everything, and then we're board wiping for even, which will leave our Beledros alone, but it will get rid of all of our tokens. He's not going to block the 2/2s. If he does, he's insane. Alright, yep. As I expected. And then board wiping him for even, we'll just leave him with Speaker of the Heavens. Alright, yeah, so this doesn't matter. Okay. We are going to Extinction Event for even, which doesn't feel great, but it will get rid of the threat to Garuk here. And will let us create our wolf. And then again, leave open Heroic Intervention. Although, I guess, as long as Beledros is alive, we're kind of keeping open all of our mana. So, that's interesting. Huh. Oh, I guess I am 1 mana off of Activations. I was like, why didn't it save this land over a forest? Whatever. I think we're gonna win this. We kind of have been able to just shut... Yep. Alright. Yeah, we were able to kind of just shut them down with a bunch of token creators. Beledros was able to get out here, and he just didn't have removal. And even if he did, we had the Heroic Intervention. So yeah, that was just a case of we kind of out-controlled them, and were able to put up enough blockers early enough to stop them from winning. So we definitely did pretty well there. Let's jump into the next match. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with this deck. You know, Strixhaven has been really fun, and I tried to pick legendaries that I thought would be fun, but a lot of the time, like, last Brawl week, there was, like, one legendary that I was like, this is not that fun to play, but I'll still do the video about it. But, like, so far, out of all of the ones I've built, they've all seemed really, really fun. I think that's just a testament to the interestingness of Strixhaven and the fact that there are so many of them. This we don't really like to see because we are all about removal, and yes, we can keep removing Cody. Return to Nature looks a lot better in this hand knowing their commander's Cody. This isn't a great hand, but I'll keep it. But we don't have a lot of ways to deal with things on the stack, so we prefer to see creature-based decks. As you saw, we were able to kind of shut down their deck. So yeah, we can use Return to Nature on Cody. We can Llanowar Visionary. I don't think he's not that big of a threat to where I need to hold up mana so I kill him right away. So I think we can afford to put down Llanowar Visionary. We are definitely drawing into the mana we needed. And we are going to get Toski, which is going to feel good for a deck going up against a... Oh, maybe not. Toski's probably dead here. But then again, I can also back for more Toski, so maybe the answer is back for more. Nope. Okay. So now just Toski's gonna cost 6, which is fine. We are going, so next turn we can get him, and I do think back for more is worth it. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I didn't consider that Cody could be a really controlling deck. That would make sense. Instants and sorceries generally are. What does this card even do? Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them in your hand, put them in exile one of them. Okay, I was like, why is there just a floating card here? He doesn't have any blue mana open. So, I think I want to do this on my turn. Like, generally you wouldn't, but I do think it's worth it, and I think Toski is going to be a threat for him. So if we can get that out, if he doesn't get a creature out, this is just drawing us an extra card each turn. And we can eventually maybe boost him up with Return of the Wild Speaker. And Return of the Wild Speaker is mostly in here to boost up the pests, because if we can get a bunch of pests and then boost them all out to be 4/4s, that's pretty scary. He knows I have Return to Nature in my hand. I don't know if he's putting 2 and 2 together, or if he's just playing this to try to deter Toski. So we are gonna destroy target artifact on Cody. And then we are going to swing with everything. And this will draw us 2 cards. Is this getting bounced? Okay, that's what I figured. We still haven't played our land per turn, so we can just replay him. We are getting up to Ugin mana at this point. We have what? Is that 4 or 5? That is 4, 6, 7. So if we get an untapped land, have Ugin next turn. So that's pretty good. We also can just play Beledros. Oh, wow. Okay, I've never seen the student cost page. That's something I've never seen before. I think that's new how it was worded, because they never call it that, but apparently that's just like what it's supposed to represent is the student cost. Either way, we get a land here. I'm assuming it won't be black or green. Yeah, white. But that means we have Ugin. But he is ramping a lot. Let's see. Verdant Mastery is pretty good in that deck, just because it can be early ramp if you really need it. Okay, I think we play Beledros. Beledros plus Toski is real good. It's going to draw us a ton of cards. Yeah. Wilt. Ooh, that feels really good against their Cody. I don't have any protection for my creatures, which I don't love. But if he does get some terrifying artifact or enchantment, we can untap our lands. Is there something I can do here? No. So just everything but Toski's dying. That's unfortunate. We do gain a life, of course. And then we are going to wilt this. I love how the removal I've been using Cody's all been like artifact removal. Yeah, I think we swing and see what we get, and then we go from there. So we get a Vastwood Surge, and I actually think we save that for next turn and kick it so that Toski gets bigger, because the bigger your indestructible creature is, the better. Although we will run into the fact that this is probably going to get bounced or exiled. That's really unfortunate. I guess I'm glad I didn't put counters on it. Kind of a weird inclusion in a Cody deck, and also I just noticed he sent Cody to the graveyard. But yeah, kind of a weird inclusion in my opinion. What do we do? Nothing to remove. I guess I could Great Henge into Rankle, which will draw us a card, gain us some life, all of that. Alright, it also makes Rankle bigger. We can then play a forest. We can go to combat and swing for 7, which is a pretty decent amount. Something's about to get bounced. Also, I just realized Rasta's really good against their deck. They have lots of instants and sorceries. We're gonna hit them, and do I make them discard a card? Do I make them draw a card? I think we just don't do anything at this point. It could have. There was an argument for me discarding Blood Chief's Thirst, but I just don't see me needing it that much. Alright, so destroying Rankle, that's unfortunate. So yeah, this is definitely looking like our Cody control deck. Murderous Rider. Well, maybe I am using it. Academ's Awakening. 4. If I got it for 4, that would be pretty good. Is there something? He's trying to resurrect his commander. If I just get rid of this, okay, I'm just gonna do this just so I can strand his commander in the graveyard, unless this gets countered. So yeah, we are stranding his commander.
Bearing the wisdom of the ancients.
Because that's why he put it there. It's because he knew he was gonna use Elspeth to bring it back. But now, if he has no other way of resurrecting creatures, he just doesn't get access to his commander. I do definitely think that was worth it. All right. So, I think we're winning? I can't tell. Like, we are at 30 life, which is a pretty decent amount. Beledros is always a threat here. We can Agadeem's Awakening for a lot, but he is also now returning stuff to his hand. So his commander isn't completely stranded, and he can actually play it. If he plays it, I'm Blood Chief's Thirsting it. I don't even know why. It's not even that good. Ooh. I don't know what he's going to take. He's either taking Blood Chief's Thirst or Agadeem's. Probably Agadeem's is what I would take. But then again, maybe he's tired of me destroying his commander, so maybe he'll take Blood Chief's Thirst. There we go. Witherbloom Command. Target player mills 3 cards, and you return a land from... This does so many things. Okay. I think we play Beledros, which will draw us a card. If we draw into something amazing, we can untap our lands. Yeah, okay. Is there anything I want to do here? Nope. We are getting this pest. Let's see if is he gonna board wipe? That's what I'm expecting. This is a game of not being able to keep our commanders on the board. Target player creates an XX illusion. Okay. I'll put it in my hand. I thought about paying 10 life to Return of the Wild Speaker, but I decided that wasn't worth it. Either way, I'm not scared of the illusion. I can just Blood Chief's Thirst it for 1. So yeah, definitely not a concern for me. This does -1. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna Beledros, and then we're gonna draw a card. We draw into Garruk, which is what won us the last game. We're gonna Blood Chief's Thirst of the 6/6. Into a Vastwood Surge unkicked to then, I think we're going to pay 10 life to untap all of our lands to play Garruk.
Watch out. These woods stay on the trail.
And then I'm going to leave this as an instant speed option. All right, nope, we're just going to win. All right, yeah, so you can see there, that's why Beledros' ability is really good, really late into the game. You know, I'm still at 24 life, and I managed to be able to not only, I played Beledros, but then I was also able to play something else, and so that's pretty awesome. So yeah, it's a very, very, very fun deck that allows you to just kind of control the board long enough to get your engine going. Garruk's a powerhouse as always. And that's going to do it for this video. I know it was a little shorter. I tried to aim for like 25 minutes, but I feel like you got a good showcase of what the deck can do, and I kind of want to end on a high note. So if you enjoyed, hit that like button, subscribe to see more of these. I'm doing them all week. This is just the first one. Tomorrow should hopefully be Cody, so the deck we just played against. Obviously, built a little bit different. So if you're interested in that, you know, stick around. Your feedback would be greatly appreciated. I'm always trying to change up how I'm doing things. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.